Okay. Woo! Okay, do we feel better?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody. We just had to take a shot at some hard liquor. Because, yeah, we saw Star Wars last night, and this isn't our reaction to the movie right now. This is our reaction to our experience, which was absolute fucking messed up hell.
Yeah.
To be fair, me and my girlfriend Lisa from Dr. Netflix got there a lot more earlier than you guys were.
Good for you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we're thrilled for your success.
Yeah, congratulations. But outside of that, like, we arrived pretty much exactly on time, just barely got in there. It was basically Christian, his girlfriend, me, my girlfriend, Mike, Alex, and another friend of mine named Francisco. And we all went to the theater together to see Star Wars The Force Awakens in 3D D-Box glory, like the full master experience. And it cost a freaking dime. It was sort of a present to Mike and Alex for Christmas, as well as my friend Francisco. And we wanted everybody to have just a great time watching this film as much as we could anyway. But we get there, and Christian and Elisa have already found their seats. They're set. I, on the other hand, we get there like everybody's already loaded in the theater. We send Mike and Alex off to go find their seats. And you want to take it from here?
Where to begin?
We
Another
basically
shot.
had nobody to seat us. It was a dark theater. Couldn't see the seating. So we just picked our seats. Somewhere by the back. Which was fine. And then we got interrupted by the damn Cubans. Florida's great annoyance. Immigrants that won't give the fuck up.
To be fair, I'm only half Cuban, sir.
Shut up, you Cuban bastard. Well, anyways, they had found their seats, and it was our seats. So, we had to move. Which was annoying. Like, assigned seats are really that fucking important in the dark to give a shit that much.
See, they kind of were.
Yeah,
Because
it was a big deal.
Because as it turns out, I forgot to mention it to these guys. It was kind of part of the surprise that I had bought them the $20 D-Box 3D seats. And the D-Boxes are all assigned. The D-Boxes do not activate during the film unless they have been paid for ahead of time. And we bought these on Fandango. Fuck Fandango and your $2 convenience fee. Just saying. And we had a whole stretch of the center of one of the rows in the theater. We had seats 3 to, what was it, 9?
That one.
Yeah, it was 3 to 9. So we had almost the entire row. And
Some fucking people just felt like, oh, we're gonna sit over here. Where it's like, this is not your fucking seating.
exactly. See,
Yeah.
that's why these guys couldn't find their seats, because somebody was already sitting in them. Now, me, Jen, and Francisco, we actually stopped to go get some refreshments, some drinks, and a massive amount of popcorn beforehand. And because the concession stand guy, all the stands were like busy as hell, but the one in the line we were in literally disappeared. The manager had to call over someone to actually fill in for the spot, so it took us like 15 minutes. So by the time me and the rest of my party get in, we can't find anyone. These guys have completely disappeared.
Yep.
And
I didn't even know you guys was even there. Like,
We were.
We
Cause
called you.
We saw the previews.
when I knew you called me and like, okay, like, so I thought, okay, they're gonna be I thought you guys. This is what me, like, at least I thought, like, we're going, like, I think Nick fucked up on the tickets. I'm like, because see, I was not.
No, I understand. Like, yeah, because a bunch of people sat in the seats I paid $20 a pop for.
Correct.
Well, 23 with the additional fee.
Mm-hmm.
So a bunch of people just helped themselves to my freaking to $100 worth of seats.
And it's been forever since I've been to a theater, so I didn't know that they had assigned seatings.
Yeah, they've gone back to the assigned seating formula. He didn't realize it. They didn't realize it was even important.
I didn't even know what D-Box was.
Yeah.
D-Box, yeah.
D-Box.
Yeah, nobody-
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys were completely ignorant to it. So they ended up
Yeah.
sitting out the rest of the movie in regular seats in the back that nobody else had
No, we
planned.
had to move
We
from the
had
back.
the back.
We had to go all
We
the way
had
to
to be
the
in the
side.
corner. We had to be in a corner, but there's a fucking pole in our way. God damn it. Fuck those little fucking assholes who fucked us over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of that, me, Jen, and my buddy Francisco, our seats were occupied by some other people who, yes, they were fucking Cubans. Christian?
I am no part of this, sir.
Your people
That
have
is not my
destroyed
good
us.
side.
Your
So-
people have dishonored us, son.
So I
Yes.
got my tickets just to prove, because they had their tickets,
Yeah.
but I had my tickets to prove, like, these people are in my seats. And when I showed it to them, like, no, we don't have, no, our tickets are with the other people on the other side. I went over to the people on the other side, like, yeah, your friends over there are sitting in my seats, and I think a couple of you are too. And she got out the tickets, like, I don't know, like, and I looked at them like, no, these are not your seats. None of these are your seats.
I like how they said, like, I don't know, and then when you once go to get to the manager or whoever you, like, you know, say,
No, that wasn't where it ended, because I confronted one of this lady, and they refused to get out of their seats. Turns out, actually, the row seats they were supposed to be in, at least a couple of them, they weren't even. Somebody else was in their seats too.
It was,
But that was
just
just-
a huge debacle.
Yeah, that was just for the lower end. The side I was on, we had 3 people. They didn't even have D-box seats. They were supposed to be in the lower level in the regular seats, and they were using our seats. Now there are 2 empty seats next to us, and that were not ours, but I went and I talked to some of the theater people and said, no, your seats, they told them, like, get out of here, your seats are down there. Those are yours. They belong to you. You picked them. And I sat down, and the theater people, they tried to get everything settled out and arranged as it needed to be.
Basically, the staff, after the staff left, those people went back to the seats.
Yeah, the thing is, their child was sitting in the active D-box seat, and they left their child in the front row, but they came up and once again resumed and stole the 2 seats that didn't belong to them.
Which belonged...
After they didn't belong to me, because me and Jen were already in those seats, so they couldn't take them. But yeah, they literally, after they were told to go sit down there, they came right back up.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And the 2 seats that you guys, because I didn't have you guys
I would have
with
complained
you.
then that they just came back.
Yeah. No, I want.
Yeah,
but then
you want to know what happens if they don't follow staff directive.
Mhm.
They get kicked out
Oh no. Like I wanted to
without a refund.
Oh
mind
yeah,
you.
no. Like I wanted to, but the thing is, I had missed like 5 minutes waiting for Francisco, 15 minutes on the line, then another 10 minutes looking for these 2 motherfuckers while simultaneously trying to get the seating arrangement fit.
We were
figured
late
out.
because he wanted to bring prop lightsabers, and which could have been useful when looking for each other in a dark theater.
Risen your blue saber, goddamn.
Look, you all said that it was stupid to bring it, but if I had used it, you would have all been glad that I had
You
done
should
so.
have used it.
I had considered it, but it seemed a little dorky.
Really?
Fuck cares?
Are you fucking serious?
You're the one who
Maybe
thought
one
of-
time you
It's
could have
in
go.
The movie was already started. I didn't want to interrupt anybody.
It looks like those movie
Nick,
lights.
Nick, I'm saying right now, as someone who was there, you are interrupted a lot because like I couldn't like really focus on the movie that much. Like it's not entirely
Well,
on
blame
you.
those fucking Cubans.
No, no,
Blame
no.
your people.
But see, I'm not blaming it on you. I'm blaming those motherfuckers too. But at the same time, though, like yeah, like doing this is not it doesn't really matter at that point. What
It doesn't matter. And plus, you're the one who wanted to bring the lightsabers in the first place. You should have.
And
at
if
least-
I had used them, we would have all been glad that I had brought them.
Exactly.
If you had-
But
So
if
you can't
if
criticize.
You
You
used
can't
them.
criticize me bringing them.
You can't-
can
you-
only
yes,
criticize
I
me not
can.
using them.
Yes, I can. You know why? Because you didn't use them.
Exactly! That's the whole thing about it. You would have used Okay, we're that damn
Oh,
thing.
Oh,
here. Let's get to the real bad guys here. No, but essentially, so these guys' seats were occupied by somebody else. I basically paid for someone else to have the full D-Box experience. So we went.
Basically, it was theft.
I didn't even know where they were through the whole film.
We were
like
off-
I assumed
we were
they were
off
in
in-
another theater because I couldn't
We were
find
off.
them.
No, we were off in left field,
Yeah.
so to
All
speak.
the way left.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty
actually,
much.
we were all the way right. I was using left
Oh.
field as a, it's a figure
Yeah,
of
we
speech.
were right. Okay.
We were all the way right.
It's
Following the
relative.
size.
When I was looking at you guys looking up the stairs, you were on the left. So
Yeah, you're left.
yeah, so the whole thing, like, but still, like, I gave up trying to find them because, god damn it, I'm never gonna find them.
We actually tried using the red lightsaber with it on, so you would find us, and
Well, if you'd done it while I was looking at you, that might
we
have worked.
were.
He wasn't looking at us, he was walking away.
Well, okay, fine.
So kids, so
We
then
started walking away, but we thought it might be you. We waved it. You didn't. You started walking away, and then we were like, okay, that actually wasn't him. When it turned out it was.
Yeah, so look, everybody loses here. That is everybody's fault. Okay. we
No,
agree on that.
no,
It was
no.
everybody's fault. See, there's a consensus now. Everybody's fault.
no,
No.
it's not really everybody's fault.
It's not everyone's fault.
There's someone with the
Yes,
with
the
a name.
Cubans.
It's their
It's
fault.
the Cubans. It was their fault. Exactly.
Someone named start with an N, rhymes with Dick. I think that's the person we need to kind of.
But it was also the Cubans.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Like they didn't help us much either.
Yeah, they were.
But
No, because they got even better after the movie, didn't they, Christian? They decided to come seek our group out and say, no, this is just so confusing. These seats should be really well labeled. We're going to go complain.
Oh.
The people who were stealing other people's seats refused to leave. Then, after they had been told where to go to the seats they had purchased, still returned and went back.
Oh, we saw that lady. She was arguing with the seating
Yep.
people.
She said, "Why don't you come complain with us?" Because guess who actually had a valid argument for a complaint?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Paycheck was right here, man. Like,
Well, why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to stand near that woman for another 20 seconds because I wanted to strangle her. Like, after she tried to pass it off onto the theater, like, no, this was you. This was 99.100% you.
You should have said that.
I didn't want. This
Because they ended up.
this
getting
would
their
have
refunds, too.
degraded. This would have degenerated.
Look, they actually got their refund.
Hold on,
I
we'll
got-
get to that.
I get from Nick's point of view. Okay, I
thought
got
that
I
group
got
was
it.
with you guys.
What guy?
You and with Christian. I thought they were with Christian's family or something.
Oh no!
They seem really
No,
familiar.
Christian's family is really nice.
That are
Except for your
Christian's
brother.
girlfriend's family.
Or cousin-in-law.
Because they seemed really familiar with us, and we're like, well, that's weird.
Oh yeah, they were really fucking friendly. Like they were our best friends. After that bitch tried to steal my fucking seats, she's like, "Oh no, this is the theater's fault."
And I would say, to be fair
No.
to Nick, of what he was kind of going by, it's like, he could have complained, but you know what? That's going to escalate much more into something of where literally there'd be nobody winning at this point.
Yeah, I would have gone full on Rilo Ken on this bitch if I had delved too deeply into it.
Kilo Ren.
Whatever.
But yeah, the one thing I will say about it is the fact, how come we don't have those those theater ropes? I guess you could say, at least have some kind of staff over there be like, hey, you know what?
Yeah, that's what the guy said. He had assigned 2 people for the theater for that purpose.
Oh, really?
But, yeah, but they weren't there. So
No,
like
they weren't.
we end up walking out to the theater, and we're mostly just discussing it near the manager box, like because I went, we sort of followed her there, but I came up and I was like, let's ditch this bitch. I wanted to ditch her, but then they realized like, wait, we were supposed to get D-Box something awesome and we didn't. and then you tried out that D-Box demo, like, which actually played a preview of the Star Wars film. And what was your quote, Mike?
I don't even remember.
Alex, do you remember his quote?
It was something along the lines, yeah,
Yeah,
it would have been better with this.
Yeah, and it was awesome, man. Like, I can't imagine experiencing that movie without it.
Well, the thing is, you paid extra for things we didn't get to experience.
Yeah, I know. I wanted you guys to have that. So, like, when I heard you guys actually wanted it, because you guys can be a little sometimes, but, like, you guys wanted it, like, fuck yeah. Fine, I ain't gonna throw the money away. So we waited on the sidelines, because this woman complained to the manager for what had to have been 15, 20 minutes,
Yeah,
trying to explain how she deserved a refund.
she didn't.
She didn't.
Mm-hmm.
She deserved to be kicked out on her fat,
She's-
ugly, and floating ass. Is
She
that what it
deserves
is?
to be banned, which is why
No,
you.
I mean, you say floating like that. I mean, her ass is, with a flotation device.
Exactly. See,
Nick,
it's not
this is
racist.
why you should have said. You should have said something. Her getting a refund and all that stuff. You should have said something, because she stole from you.
Can you imagine? Did you see what the bump she put on that poor manager when it had nothing to do with him, just her? Imagine me and this woman's personalities colliding
You would have won.
in front of
you would have won in that.
in
card.
front of police. No, we would
No,
have.
you would have.
I'd have gone to jail.
No, you wouldn't have.
Because
Unless you're saying you would have attacked her.
if she had swung on me, which she might have, in front of the police, they wouldn't have gotten to her in time. Like, because I was doing my best to not go. Christian kind of punctuated.
Look,
I have a little bit of an anger issue from
if she
time to
attacked
time.
you, Nick, if she attacks you first, the police will take your side.
I know, and I know I'm white
And
in Florida and stand your ground and everything, but I don't want a murder on my record at this point.
They
Nick,
wouldn't- they
if
wouldn't give you
anything,
the
if
time to
anything,
murder.
you probably
I didn't want a conflict, okay?
Nick,
Okay.
Nick, this is Florida. You would have been. You'd be like, "Are you okay, buddy? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you okay?"
I know.
You were-
Like everybody, like I
Nah.
probably would have gotten a parade and like
I
people
think-
would have donated guns to me or something.
I think we have more crooked cops than we have actual white privilege in Florida, so you might have gotten shot.
Yeah, I do look Hispanic occasionally.
Yeah.
It would have just been 2 Hispanics, shoot them. No, I'm white. I'm white.
No.
So
if
anyway-
if I know the cops are there, I'd be like, "Bye."
So
Yeah, we would have abandoned you. We're sorry. We're
So-
trading for this shit.
I would have got an engagement ring.
So anyway, when we finally got to complain, they gave us these
Yeah, they
as
didn't even
compensation.
like
We
like
didn't even get the money back.
as much as we hate. Yeah, because we ordered through Fandango, and because like it's a subsidiary service, they can't refund it directly to us. The thing is, they gave us 2 like free to go passes, and you know what? I
For
gotta
each
give
ticket.
that crazy lady a bump because she like softened them up for us. Like I felt bad for them. I'm like, yeah, we actually sort of paid for these tickets, but you know what? Me, my girlfriend, and my friend, we got the ticket, we got our show, and despite the problems, like we really did enjoy ourselves. But my friends, they just didn't get the experience. He gave us. No, it was 14 tickets. 2 free, anytime for whatever you want passes for each one of us.
It could be 3D, or the D-box.
D-box, like whatever we got, 2 passes just for the trouble. And I can only assume because we're like, dude, we're sorry, she's fucking crazy. It's her fault. It's all her fault.
Yeah, that's when you said it, right?
Yeah, I told him like straight out, like just between you, me, and the wall, like that lady's full of shit. She's crazy. It's her fault.
Mm-hmm.
But that woman was not going to stop complaining to that poor man until she got her tickets. I'm pretty sure that's why he handed them to her. And I like to think in some small way, like maybe he just handed her like 1 apiece. Like just I like to think that, though. But for all of our problems, we did get reimbursement. So we actually got our Star Wars movie in 3D and D-Box, though fizzy. But that a lot of that's on my bad. Full responsibility.
For fucking toys.
Which would have come in really handy had I used them.
So
It would have
once
been
again,
like.
it's your fault.
Then again, you could debate if I hadn't spent all that time looking for them.
And almost killing everybody in the car because of it?
Side note, not important. That we probably would have gotten there on time and wouldn't have had so much of a problem.
And let's put it this way: you ran for the toys instead of your wallet.
Yes! You forgot your wallet!
I forgot my wallet.
Which you needed to drive.
Dumbass!
Nick, the one job you had. You had one
You
job.
reminded me, I forgot.
You had one job. And that job was to just get to the movie early. With your wallet and your money. Apparently, you want to do the opposite of that. And that opposite of that.
Shut up! Shut your face! Shut your face!
I would not! I would not, Kylo Ren! I would not!
Shut your fat face! Okay, so overall, our experience was unique. Like, it was absolutely chaotic, and it took a while before any of us settled down and could actually enjoy our film. And we made sure that Christian didn't enjoy it with us.
I might add, he actually offered his glasses to me, which was the sweetest gesture, because he wanted to really enjoy the movie, and I thought it was really sweet of him to do that before I got my glasses.
Yeah, that bro's always looking out.
It's still your fault! You had one job!
Epic fail on Nick.
Look. Everything got settled out eventually.
Look, thanks.
Except they didn't get D-Box. But aside from that, everything got settled out eventually. I still don't know what the first, 20 minutes of the film are, but it's settled. And we got,
thank you for purchasing the tickets for me, Mike, and Jen.
Mhm.
But, you still fucked up.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Nick, look at my finger. I had one job.
Fuck your one job.
I had one job.
We needed the lightsabers, damn it. And the blaster. I found the lightsabers right away, but I just couldn't find the blaster.
The blaster you didn't need.
Yeah, you didn't need a blaster.
The blaster just makes too much noise. And doesn't even look Star Warsy.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It looks like the new toys that they call blasters in the film.
Let me summarize everything.
Nick doesn't have a
Let me
Shut up.
Let me summarize.
I thought you ran in because you forgot your keys or wallet.
Let
You
me
did forget your wallet, but
let me summarize this entire experience in one sentence. Nick had one job.
Die!
See, Christian didn't know any of this until we got to the theater.
one.
And
You Jedi scum.
Sith shit.
so, remember, kids.
It wasn't my fault, damn it.
And the moral of the story is, stay in school, kids.
Fuck off.
It's that time again. To make a cheese sandwich?
To make the folks' senses cry?
No, it's time to learn the day's lesson. And to find out what it is, we turn to the Wheel of Morality. Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Moral number 1. And the moral of today's story is...
Nick had one job.
How profound.
Pat, I'd like to buy a vowel.
Wrong wheel.
Oh.